What's going on, guys? It's Zachary here. I thought for the best way to start this video would be to tell a little bit of a story about what happened just now. It's a bit adrenaline inducing and I'm still a bit like shaky about it. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I guess my heart's beating kind of fast, but it happened and it was interesting, and I don't know how I feel about the way I reacted. I guess it could have been better, but anyways. So I was driving down the road because I was on my way to school and I was going a little bit faster than usual because I was running late. And then I'm just going down the street like 45 miles an hour, and all of a sudden I look to the left and I see a dog just running towards my car off its leash. I'm like, oh crap, someone let their dog off leash and now it's running towards my car. So I was trying to think in my head about all the options I could do. I could either brake, I could either like swerve that way and be going almost sideways on the road, or I could just keep going, or I could speed up. All these options, I just didn't know what the best one to be. But then I looked at the dog and I saw that the dog was it's like a pit bull. It looked pretty strong. It was going straight towards my sidecar. I'll show you guys in a minute. But like, it was going straight towards the side of my car. I'm like, okay, if I go too slow, no, I didn't think that. I thought like if I go too fast or anything changes and the dog's like changes their course, then it might hit my car. So while it's going in this direction, if I can try to make it like change as little as possible and slow down, maybe it would be better, but I don't know. So I braked my car, like slammed on the brakes like really hard, and unfortunately they didn't do as much braking as I hoped, because I wanted to try to get the car as slow as possible. That way if the dog did get its foot stuck under the tire or something, it would be as little damage as possible. So when I hit the brakes, I just like felt it going forward, and then the brakes kind of gave out and then it was going forward again, because like I was just going really fast and I all of a sudden braked and it just crazy. And then the dog actually did hit the car and I was like, oh fuck, the dog hit my car. And I looked down, tried to see where the dog is. I wanted to see if it was okay. Thankfully it did get right back up, so I was really relieved at that. And then I just pulled off to the side of the road, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go see if I can help get the dog, because the people who were trying to get the dog were not very good runners, it didn't seem. So I kind of just sprinted after the dog, forgot my phone, forgot everything in the car, but it didn't matter, I just wanted to get the dog. So I just started running over, and then some other runner apparently got to the dog first and was able to get him. But I think the problem was they didn't have the dog on like a good collar. Like the collar is way too big and they didn't have anything to restrain him, so he could just get out of his collar really easily, which is even worse because when they get out of the collar, then they have nothing, like no identification on their neck, nothing like that. So, and I don't know, it was just really nerve-wracking. I mean, I'm pretty good in those kind of situations. I can keep my calm, I can handle myself, I can think quickly, but I don't know how I reacted in this one, and I'm glad everything was okay, because I would feel guilty for the rest of my life if I killed the dog. But thankfully he was all jumping over me when I ran over to see if everything was okay, and had a nice talk with some older people about life and dogs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know what the rest of this video is going to be about, but that was just this little brief introduction, so I'll leave it up to whatever I decide to do. You can see the car right here. Like right there was where the dog hit it. I'm trying to think if this strike right here is actually the dog where it scratched, because I don't recognize it being there, and it never really hit curbs or anything. Well, that's a lie, but I really like damaged my car because I'm usually pretty careful, but I don't know. It's like right in this area too, so it kind of makes sense. This little thing has definitely outlived its life. I don't know if you could see, but it's just about 50 and the camera does not want to focus. But thankfully I got another one just now. I usually don't buy things, but I got this little thingy right here. So I'll put that in a bit when I probably get home, or not home, but after school. That way I can let this one use the little bits it has left in it and then get the new one in there. So I'll leave a review on how that smells in a minute. Continuation of the video yesterday, I guess. If you can see here, the entire car is just covered in ice. And the thing is, I live in San Diego, so it's supposed to be hot, so much ice in the car. It's not normal. I gotta scrape it off. fun it is to see, guys. I'm not sure if I should be driving like this, but I don't know. I got this side done and this, and here's the back if you can see it. This is kind of concerning to me because it's just staying there and it's blocking like the main point of my view. But at the same time, I feel like I'd be okay to drive like this. I just need to be extra careful. So, oh well, we'll see how it goes. If I'm alive and I upload this video, then you know I survived. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it's starting to melt right now, so that's probably good. If I do the little wipey thing, some of it goes away, so I can start seeing. The only problem is it's a lot blurrier when I do that because of the water, so hopefully that problem ends soon as well. Yikes. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but 33 degrees is absolutely crazy. If it was raining right now, it would almost be at the point of snowing, which is really crazy. It's never been that cold. It's probably because of the polar vortex thing. I'm sorry for talking so loud. I just don't want to turn the music down, but yeah. So we did it. We survived. Awesome. I got this thing yesterday. I was actually in the same parking lot when I got it, and time to do a review on it because I finally have a little bit of time to sit down and do the review. So I'll just position this. I think it's gonna be in a good angle. Yeah, these are always pretty difficult to get out. I don't know why. This one was pretty easy, thankfully. Oh, and it fell. So apparently these things last between like half a month to 30 days, so it's pretty cool. This one's purple, so it's got the nice accent color, and I guess you can like change how you want how strong you want the scent to be with these, and then the less strong it is, the longer it lasts or whatever. So we're gonna put it like a good half, which is fine. A little bit more, as you can see. See what it smells like. Oh, it hasn't been activated yet. You have to do the clippy thing to activate it. You just push the clip back. One sec. There you go. Makes a noise. Doesn't smell like anything yet, but I'm just gonna put it in here. I'll just put mine in the bottom one right here. And then the minute I get back to the car, the thing will be smelling up the entire car with whatever it smells like, and hopefully it's something that smells decent. But yeah, we'll see.